Police once met a victim, and still sent him back with the man who would later be known as one of America's most infamous killers. That single decision changed everything. Jeffrey Dahmer did not live in hiding. He didn't run. He didn't look dangerous. He lived quietly, worked regular jobs, paid his rent on time. To the outside world, he looked ordinary, and that normal appearance became his greatest shield. For months, neighbors complained. They reported strange smells coming from his apartment, unusual noises late at night, moments that felt deeply wrong. But complaints were dismissed. Nothing seemed urgent enough, nothing seemed serious enough, because danger doesn't always announce itself. One night, a young boy escaped from Dahmer's apartment. He was injured, disoriented, barely able to explain what had happened. Police arrived at the scene, and instead of seeing a victim, they saw a misunderstanding. Dahmer spoke calmly. He sounded reasonable. He looked harmless. He told officers the boy was his partner and that everything was fine. The officers believed him. They returned the victim to his apartment. That decision would become one of the most criticized failures in modern criminal history. Jeffrey Dahmer did not rely on violence at first. He relied on perception. People associate danger with chaos, with anger, with visible threat. Dahmer had none of those. He was quiet, soft-spoken, polite. And society often trusts people who appear calm and controlled. Behind closed doors, however, something far darker was happening. His apartment became a place of unimaginable horror, hidden in plain sight, surrounded by people who had no idea what was happening next door. The signs were there. Repeated complaints, strange behavior, physical evidence. But each warning was treated as an inconvenience rather than a threat. Authorities assumed the situation was harmless. Neighbors were ignored. Red flags were dismissed. Not because evidence didn't exist, but because it didn't fit expectations. When police finally entered his apartment with full suspicion, they discovered evidence that ended any doubt. What they found shocked the nation. The truth revealed years of violence that could have been stopped much earlier. Jeffrey Dahmer wasn't a mystery hiding in the shadows. He was a failure of attention, awareness, and accountability. The most terrifying part of this story isn't what he did. It's how long it took for anyone to believe something was wrong. Sometimes evil doesn't hide in darkness. It lives behind a normal door, with a polite voice and a calm smile. And that is what makes it truly dangerous.